Let's move on to the wide receivers here, JJ. We'll get to N'Keal Harry, who the Patriots actually stayed in their draft spot at the end of the first round and took a shot on. We know that they have lost Rob Gronkowski this offseason, and they're looking for that go-to wide receiver given Josh Gordon's troubles as well. Why is N'Keal Harry someone that's going to have a major impact for fantasy owners?
Yeah, it's really interesting. I think that you can look at New England's history in drafting wide receivers and be a little bit scared, but this is actually the first round wide receiver that they've selected since Terry Glenn back in 1996. Bill Belichick wasn't even the head coach back then. So don't put too much stock into what they've done historically. N'Keal Harry's a big bodied guy. He's really physical. He can play on the outside. He can play in the slot. A lot of people kind of typecasted him as being a big slot, maybe like a Marcus Colston type player in the NFL. I think he's just really interesting because, as you noted, they lost Rob Gronkowski. They need that big body. They need that physical player on offense. And I think that N'Keal Harry can be that. He immediately becomes arguably the best red zone threat in that offense. So touchdowns could be there for N'Keal Harry in his rookie year. And there's not a lot of depth at wide receiver on that team outside of Julian Edelman. So I think N'Keal Harry has a chance to be the starter right away. And if he does see a lot of looks in the red zone, that's just going to make him fantasy viable. So I think that he could, hypothetically get close to 100 targets in year one, and that's automatically going to make him fantasy relevant.
Much like Philadelphia a few moments ago, New England took a shot on a wide receiver in the first round. You heard it from JJ, the first time since Terry Glenn. They're going to use him, and they didn't trade this pick away. They didn't trade down. They're going to give him an opportunity to be a major feature in this offense alongside Julian Edelman. And you should highly consider trusting Harry on draft day. It's no Chad Jackson.